After cancelling his return, Alassane Ouattara finally decides to come back to Abidjan amid high tensions. Why the hesitation? More than 72 hours after cancelling his return to the country amid widespread military tensions, Alassane Ouattara has finally decided to return to Abidjan on Monday, March 31, 2025, just after the celebration of the Ramadan holiday. A zigzagging decision that reveals a regime that is hesitant, fragile, and cornered. According to several consistent sources, the old fox has ordered his return under exceptional security measures. Members of the Republican Guard and the Presidential Security Group were strictly handpicked, with reinforced loyalty checks. Only those deemed absolutely trustworthy were retained in the operation. But even such severe filtering has not been enough to calm the presidency's fears. Reinforcements are said to have been requested from the French army, which is reportedly once again playing a discreet but central role in securing the tyrant's return. The goal: to prevent any surprises, disruptions, or worse, any unexpected defections. Why this sudden shift in strategy? Why cancel yesterday only to return today? These unusual hesitations say a lot about the true state of the regime. It is no longer planning and control that guide presidential actions, but fear, survival instincts, and internal chaos. Some close to the regime claim the despot wanted to let the holiday pass, avoid risky public exposure, and discreetly test internal reactions. Others, more skeptical, see a regime that no longer dares to face its own army, negotiating every move like a high-risk military operation. In any case, the message being sent is disastrous. By advancing only to retreat, the regime publicly exposes its fragility. The image of a strong, controlled, and above-the-fray power structure has collapsed. What we now see is an old fox who fears his own soldiers, who selects his guards like one picks hostages, and who must rely on a foreign army to set foot on his own soil. The question is no longer just about the dictator's personal security, but the political survival of the entire regime. When a power starts doubting its own house, it is already crumbling from within.
It's that you wanted to deceive people, but I'm not going to let you do it. We're listening, Mr. Kudu Laurent Gbagbo, this vermin, this trash, this good-for-nothing, this loser of a president, this lost man, this man with two left feet who knows nothing about politics. We're going to listen to this conference from Seplu, the baker, the young Mollern, who came from Sikasso. Thank God, yes, every day, thank you. It's better to be a sheep of Addo and be intelligent. Make constructive videos and bring something to Ivorians and Africans rather than being an idiot and a lunatic like Laurent Gbagbo, than being a dishonest Laurent Gbagbo, than being a misguided intellectual like Laurent Gbagbo, than being a brainless Laurent Gbagbo. I prefer to be a sheep of Addo, and I say thank you to the president. You're not teaching us anything, Mr. Good-for-Nothing. You're not telling us anything, Mr. Idiot, Mr. Scoundrel. You're telling us nothing, murderer, criminal of Gbagbo. You're telling us nothing at all. There you go. But Laurent Gbagbo, you're lying, you're a liar, you're a mythomaniac, and I weigh my words carefully. I have no respect for liars. I have no respect for bakers. I have no respect for those who have put this country behind. I would have no respect for spiteful people and criminals, as well as murderers like you, Mr. Laurent Gbagbo. I can't have any respect for you, because you're a mythomaniac and a liar. Starting with Laurent Gbagbo and going on to all the PPA-CI activists. Eye on your PPA-CI. Eye on your head and your PPA-CI.
Nobody's coming out. No. Nobody's coming out this time. What I like about all this is that the Ivorians are saying, brothers, stay calm. If the PPA-CI comes out this time, we're not going to expose everything here. So I told the children not to come out. Gbagbo won't be a candidate today. He won't be a candidate tomorrow. That's why his name isn't on the electoral list. They say he won't be a candidate, and that's it. His name won't be there. And with that, you say you're going to come out on April 4th? And if you touch something, you'll smell the RHDP.
They said it like that. The commune that is going to make a movement for Gbagbo Laurent will be in trouble. The commune that is going to decide to make people leave will regret it. The PPA-CI family, Ivorians, we tell you. In Côte d'Ivoire, anyone who does not want to die must not leave on the date indicated by Gbagbo Laurent's people.
You know, for us warriors, it is not killing someone that is pitiful. You have to make the person suffer before killing them. That is what is pitiful. We, the street warriors, we have a way of killing, of torturing a person before killing them. You know, when I was in the country, before finishing someone off, I first tried to cut off those 2 feet, the nerves, the tendons that are behind those 2 feet. Behind those heels, the tendons, I took a machete to cut them, to sever them. And I don't give a damn. There are plenty of people in Côte d'Ivoire, today who are disabled because of me. That's why I'm telling you that Laurent Gbagbo supporters don't scare me. I don't even think there are men among them.
Chris Yapi does not lie. Find Chris Yapi on his 2 YouTube channels, his Rumble channel, his TikTok, X, Instagram, VK and Threads accounts.